Greetings, fellow investors, and welcome to Stocks Telegraph. Today, we're setting our sights on a sector poised for a potential paradigm shift, the world of uranium. As the global community strives for a greener tomorrow, the demand for clean energy solutions is skyrocketing. But with renewable sources like solar and wind still facing limitations, a surprising contender is re-entering the spotlight: nuclear power. And that, my friends, translates to a potential boon for uranium companies like Uranium Energy Corporation. For years, uranium has been somewhat of a forgotten player in the energy game. However, the tides are turning. Supply chain disruptions, geopolitical tensions, and a growing recognition of nuclear power's role in a carbon-free future are all converging to create a perfect storm for uranium bulls. But is UEC Stock a worthy addition to your portfolio? Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's paint a broader picture of the uranium landscape. Recent events have significantly impacted the uranium market, and understanding these developments is crucial. Before we explore the specifics of UEC, we want to hear from you. Do you believe nuclear power can play a significant role in achieving clean energy goals? What are some of the concerns you have surrounding nuclear energy? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Now, let's shift gears and unpack the recent trends driving the uranium market. In the next segment, we'll delve into the projected surge in uranium demand and the geopolitical factors influencing the supply chain. Stay tuned. UEC's current price of $7.49 sits comfortably below the analyst's mean target price of $10.46, suggesting a potential upside of over 39%. This is further bolstered by the company's phenomenal performance over the past year, with a staggering 183.71% growth, a number that's sure to grab the attention of any growth-oriented investor. Additionally, UEC is currently trading within 10% of its 52-week high, indicating a stock that's on an upward trajectory. But the financial story doesn't end there. UEC boasts some truly jaw-dropping figures when it comes to earnings per share. This year alone, they've achieved a mind-boggling 523.50% growth in EPS, and analysts predict a further 240.08% growth for next year. These exceptional numbers suggest a company not only generating significant profit but also experiencing explosive revenue expansion. This combination of a potentially undervalued stock price, impressive analyst target price, and skyrocketing EPS growth is a recipe that could entice even the most cautious investor. Uranium Energy Corp isn't just keeping pace with the uranium market, they're exceeding expectations. Over the past month, UEC's stock price has surged by an impressive 9.28%, significantly outperforming both the basic materials sector, up 5.36%, and the broader S&P 500, up 5.78%. This leadership role underscores the market's optimism surrounding UEC's potential. The upcoming release of UEC's financial results is a highly anticipated event for market participants. Analysts are expecting the company to report EPS of 1 cent, a noteworthy 150% increase from the same quarter last year. While this might seem like a small number, it represents a positive trend for a company on a growth trajectory. Additionally, revenue is projected to reach $21 million, reflecting a modest 3.86% increase year over year. While the revenue growth might not be explosive, it indicates continued progress for Uranium Energy Corporation. Looking at the full fiscal year, the consensus estimates paint a more intriguing picture. Earnings are predicted to reach 8 cents per share, a staggering 900% increase from the previous year. This phenomenal growth projection is undoubtedly exciting for investors. However, the revenue forecast presents a contrasting view. A 66.54% decrease year over year is anticipated. This potential decline in revenue requires further investigation to understand the underlying factors. Investors would be wise to keep a close eye on any recent shifts in analyst projections for UEC. These revisions often reflect the evolving nature of short-term business trends. Upward revisions in EPS or revenue estimates can signal analyst confidence in UEC's ability to generate profits and grow. Research suggests that these estimate revisions can directly influence near-term stock price momentum. Uranium Energy Corp is primarily focused on uranium exploration and mining in the United States, Canada, and Paraguay. While they've identified promising uranium deposits in several locations, including the Palangana Mine and Christensen Ranch Mine, they haven't yet established proven or probable reserves. This designation, as defined by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, signifies a higher level of geological certainty regarding the economic viability of a mining project. UEC's lack of proven reserves means there's a degree of uncertainty surrounding the actual amount of recoverable uranium at their sites. Despite initiating uranium extraction at some of their mines, UEC remains in the exploration stage. This signifies that they're still in the early phases of development and haven't reached the stage of full-scale production. This limited operational status suggests that UEC might not be generating significant revenue from its core business activity, uranium mining. UEC's decision to operate its mines at a reduced pace while waiting for a uranium price recovery raises questions about their overall strategy. While this approach might make sense from a cost management perspective, it also means the company isn't fully capitalizing on the current rise in uranium prices. This could potentially limit their ability to generate significant profits in the near term. Uranium Energy Corp has taken advantage of the recent rise in uranium spot prices by selling off its purchased uranium inventory. This strategy has generated some revenue in the short term, but it also depletes their uranium reserves and raises questions about their long-term mining plans. So, is Uranium Energy Corp a stock you should add to your portfolio? The answer, as always, depends on your investment goals and risk tolerance. The uranium market is undoubtedly experiencing a period of excitement, driven by supply chain disruptions, geopolitical tensions, and a growing recognition of nuclear power's potential role in a clean energy future. UEC stands to benefit from this positive trend, with their focus on uranium exploration and mining in North America. UEC presents a compelling proposition for investors seeking exposure to the potential growth of the uranium market. Their focus on North American assets and their strategic positioning within the sector are positive signs. However, the uncertainties surrounding their current operations and lack of proven reserves require careful consideration. Only time will tell if UEC can navigate these challenges and emerge as a leader in the uranium mining industry. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe UEC has the potential to be a good long-term investment? What are some of the key factors you consider when evaluating mining companies? Thanks for joining us on Stocks Telegraph. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of exciting investment opportunities. Until next time, happy hunting.